Welcome back, Habsburg family. We are back on EU5. We are trying to lead the hapless Habsburgs to unite the Holy Roman Empire into one centralized state. We've been having some success, although we are, Milan's kind of getting in our way, being a thorn in our sides as far as getting places. If we could be allied with them, that'd be nice, but that's not going to happen anytime soon because we're rivals. We are currently allied with Naples, and we have Bohemia, and we have Brandenburg. We've been able to take huge slices out of Hungary thanks to our little friend up here, Swidnica, which we're going to hope that continues to be a thing. And actually, there is... we're in good shape to do that again right now. Once we get Bohemia's levies back up a little bit, because Naples isn't the most helpful in this fight against Hungary. But the reason why we can do it is because Hungary is sitting there with how many? 10,000 soldiers. We've got 7,500 soldiers. We are getting stronger and stronger. France on the other side is gobbling up a good chunk of the Holy Roman Empire, which is causing us some issues, but we are at 0.46 in monthly gains. And so we have maxed out the imperial tax law. We are working on the imperial registry. We're also then going to work on the free cities to try to get them under ours, but I think we're going to finish off the registry first, which we are just 5.16 away from being able to try that. And we're going to go from there. And then maybe the land freed, we can expand and do all of that fun stuff as we continue to try to grow and continue to expand what we have. So we're going to see how this thing goes. We are making good money now for the most part. One thing that I do want to start doing is we need to maybe make some towns. Friedrich. Okay. So, for example, we don't have any towns in this area here. So I think we're going to try to find a town here in Krems, which is also close in proximity. We also don't have any towns in this province here. So when we look at the one that has the most people, it would be this with the livestock. No, wait, it's not that one. It's Mistelbach with the fruit. We can take a hit on that. It has a lot anyways there. So we're going to find another town there. And so we've found 2 towns. That'll help us get more. The burghers are making lots of money and they're building lots of stuff for us, including the roads. So if we can have more of them doing their things, that is fine by me. I do like that they're adding the roads for us, which is good news all around. So we have our Rudolph, our heir. Then behind him, we have somebody else, Philip, who is very capable. And then, of course, he only has a daughter at the moment. But the ruler in Holstein, we don't really need Holstein, though. Actually, we could use that, couldn't we? Because we do not control that. We control right next to it. So we need to get ourselves a spy network going here so we can weaken the opinion that Bohemia has of them to try to get them closer to going to war for us. But I don't know if that's going to happen anytime in the process we want. We have a grandson there. Let's arrange a royal marriage here. Who is our most eligible? Forez. Saxe-Wittenberg. Whoa. Waltrode is an amazing one. Let's let some of that run off into the Habsburg family tree, please. Let's go back to Vienna here and let's see what we can build that will make us a lot of money. We're going to go back and also scriptoriums. We're good. There are no clerics employed. Granaries. Let's build another one in Vienna and in Graz and in Linz. And when we look at what will make us money, it's gunsmiths everywhere. Linz gets another one as well. So we will have the burghers going. Now let's check out on any of the RGOs, which our nobility is helping us out pretty decent there, expanding all of these. I don't know why I'm bothering, because they're just doing expansion, because when we see they have lots of money, that's an insane amount of money. then the burgers are just dwarfed by it. Absolutely crazy. Where's Murbach? Yeah, we don't care about Murbach. Never going to get them to join. That's okay. Well, we do want... Oh, we are up to 75. So let's see if we can pass this register. And see if they'll go along with it. And that reminds me, we need to also be building up our armories and our training fields. Preferably in places that already have a few soldiers. Marguerite. At 62, with his new wife. Okay. The Great Imperial Army is going to happen. So that gets us another comfort policy as well, marching our way on. And we're going to continue to try to eat into Hungary even more. And now let's actually build some more men. Let's build another unit in Vienna. Offensive with cultural influence, gain development in everywhere. Innovate. We want the research progress, but we need to get some research going. Of course. So we got everything we need there. What do we have? Everything there. As far as... I guess we could get the Mediterranean galley. Wouldn't hurt us. I know religious war could be a thing for us. Slave center, not really. I mean, I guess we need to get these ships. Encouraging urbanization. I mean, it's already happening for us as it is. Let's go back to the Age of Discovery. A supply convoy would be helpful. Fort limit, logistics, military tactics, always a nice thing. Trade advantage, all of that is definitely going to be good for us as well. With the construction center, possible government reforms. Let's work our way down that. And then from there, I guess we'll get the flute. And we'll see where we're at. We are almost to the printing press. We could actually go ahead and do it, which would get us the literacy. That'll be there, 10th. And then we can get our diplomatic capacity up a little bit. Building costs would be nice. Integration, trade capacity, all of that's going to be good for us. We'll just get there eventually. All right, so let's jump ahead while we get this situation with Bohemia figured out. Oh, we need to go ahead and do the Landtag. Let's put it in Vienna. And we will do the farming estates. Hopefully that gives us enough. It does, to go after here, Swidnica. Unfortunately, Bohemia is still not all too keen on it, but we can get Brandenburg back into the situation. So if we go, let's just make sure we've got the right. If we go to war with them, we will get ones we know we can handle. We just need Bohemia in there. The levy's getting better and better as well, which is also good. We lost support in the Landtag. Let's reduce the opinion of Hungary. We don't care about Hungary. That's okay. Got good crown power. The nobility is so stinking strong. Could we give the commoners something? We don't really use... We don't want to try to use levies too much anymore. Now this one is interesting. Allowing commoners to expand RGOs as well, but they don't have any money, so what's the point of that? Commercial Advisory Council, the trade capacity would be pretty decent for us. I think we're going to try... Where are we at as far as capital economy goes? We're way traditional. That's not really a high priority. Market attraction would be good. Let's try that. Makes our nobility a little cranky with us. That's okay. All right, let's fabricate on Swidnica again. They still love us even though we keep doing this to them. And then when we get a chance, we're going to sabotage the reputation with Bohemia. And we are going to go ahead and increase our army maintenance and our fort maintenance. Still making money, which is a good sign. And then we go to war. We're so close to getting Bohemia in there. The only thing holding them back is the levies being available. But maybe they'll join us in the way. Maybe we'll have enough. I hope. I guess there's only one way to find out. We could offer them land. I don't really want to do that. I think we just bide our time instead. So on the 12th of December, there we go. We got our friends. And we don't have as much money as we would have. Oh, wait, we need to get our levies up as well, probably. That should be good for us. Let's head back to Vienna. We need to stack as much as we can against some of these. If we can win the big one at the beginning, we'll be set. Ah, Naples is over here. Where are they going? Go. Go, Naples. I don't know what they're doing. Are they at war with Serbia? They are not. Okay. Let's get us out of here. And we will get our young man, Philip von Habsburg. A capable Habsburg. Who would have thought? New World is almost it. All right, let's see what they have. All levies over here. Oh, that's the force right there. Let's gain the prestige. Oh, little Marguerite. Not even a year. Oh, she died. Ah, these mercenaries. Got to be kidding. 10% in the Landtag. And we have a problem with Bosnia. We don't want to draw them in. We can take care of Bosnia ourselves. Which is what we're going to do. And then we just need to wait for... Man, they have all sorts of... Oh, there's their regulars. Okay, they do have a lot more men than we wanted. This is where it'd be nice to have Bohemia in it. We could go the mercenary route, take out some loans to do it. Rather not. Slow it down a minute. Let's just march over this way. We'll be able to take this out pretty quickly and end this revolt. Or rather, Naples get up here and do something for us. Don't have much of a fight going on at the moment. We have the Grand Imperial Army now. Okay. So we finished that. Now it's a time to see what we can do up here. So we've got all levies in some of these. What are they sitting at? 200,000, 100,000. Cannot sabotage the reputation again. Would love to bring them into the war. Oh, we can. Excellent. That's the game changer. Let's go take out these levies. If we can get them before they get back home. Oh, no. Why are we expected to lose that one? They're all levies. Huh. That's interesting. And we lost another prince. Okay, so that one we're expected to win now. Win it before the enemy gets there with more. Oh, we're not going to win. Oh, we lost. 13 war score as well. That was brutal. Let's hope Bohemia and the others can get in there and do something. They've lost more men than we have. So we are taking over that area. But man, look at all this they've taken. It's all right. We can just pick and choose a few cities here. And we'll get them all back. And as long as that one happens, we'll be in good shape there. We didn't lose any forts, I don't believe. Just cities. Oh, that would be a big win. And we won it. That was a massive win. Now we can start taking over these areas, get that back. That'll get things in our way. And then, again, another huge chunk, hopefully, of Hungary somewhere taken off. Even getting closer to Poland, because if we can get closer to Poland, they're isolated. Maybe with Bohemia, we're able to start taking chunks of Poland and giving Bohemia some of that even. Which I would not be opposed to that. We can't move in there because of winter time. Just move down here. They have the ticking because we aren't taking anything over. $62,000 is what they're down to. This would be a lot easier if Naples would get in there. They just sit back. I don't understand. We're going to lose the prestige. We have plenty of it. Now Naples is starting to get up there. It is about time. They throw some of their best troops. It's just a bunch of levies. But we are swarming them. We're about to take over some of that land. Apparently we're not, because that's where all their forces are. 39,000 of their 63,000 are up there. Oh, now look at us. Taking over land in Hungary. We're going to move over this way, so that way when March does end, we'll be over close to it. Why are we not taking that over? Okay, there it is. Oh, they won another big battle. 54,000. They've almost lost everything they got. I think we are going to disband the levies. Reason being is we need them to get back up there. Sopron is 100% in Venice, but other than that, we got a lot of ways to go. Let's put the blind man up there. Oh, he hurts our legitimacy. We'll get this guy in there. We'll make them pay. We will take the money. Just because we're in war, we're draining, having to restock our regulars here. But thankfully, did they hire some more people? I believe they did. No, they do not have any. And that's a massive blow to them. That crushes their army. And now we can move back over here, capture all this. We actually need to move up here and start taking that over. But they have a big army up there somewhere that would destroy us. So let's start looking at what we could take. I mean, if we get that, that's not the worst. Every chunk we take of them is better than nothing. If we want to get rid of this, we got to capture Buddha, but that's going to be tough with what we have because we don't have any cannons. Probably something we should work on. Right, they have lost more men, so somewhere their army's hanging out somewhere. I don't know where. My guess is up here. They're probably sitting right in there. We don't have enough to infiltrate. I'm afraid to move in there. I know they have their army. And it's about to probably come smash us. Oh, yep, there they are. And our allies are just sitting back. Get out, get out, get out. Ah, we lost everybody. So frustrating. These mercenaries are doing the job for them too. Let's look at the mercenaries. Yep, there they are. They're only there for a few more months. We could just waited, then they all be gone. Oh, frustrating. All right, well, since we will have the manpower and the money, we will probably build one cannon. Are the mercenaries all gone now? 2 more months. And do we have any forces left? It says we have 3, which is better than none. Let's go ahead and build this. Well, we don't have the money. All right, let's speed this up while our allies do the work for us again. Unfortunately, they're not doing the work where we need them to. We do need to... We have the training fields going. Yeah, we can't get up there. We don't have an army. What about theirs? Their mercenaries are almost gone, which means they're going to have hardly anything left. Let's raise our levies. Let's raise them all. Get as much in there as we possibly can. We could try to bolster the Imperial Army with somebody. Oh, here we are. The Reformation has begun. 7 years early. 95 Theses was October 31st, 1517. Martin Luther, angry about indulgences as well as other things, decides to go a little bit further than everybody else. Saxe-Wittenberg, do they actually have enough men? Not really. It's maybe not worth it. All right, we have these guys rally together. Holland claims the right. Oh, this is going to hurt us on imperial authority. But if we win the Reformation, that's going to help us on imperial authority. Philip on Habsburg. There you go. Hansa. We've finished integrating somewhere. Let's go to the next one. All right. Time to march up there. Now they are getting the job done. We're going to go up there to help with it anyways. Need to make sure we take that. It looks like they're going to do it for us, though. Do they have an army left? 700 men. Let's keep an eye on this. It's at 0%. Almost got it. Let's go into Buda. All right, our allies coming through for us again, and them running out of the money to hire more mercenaries. Waiting out the contracts, that's all it took. Not the way I would recommend doing it, but it's how we did it. A guarantee to Austria's subjects, interesting. Oh, okay. So Karl has passed away at 65, and now we get Rudolph, the uninspiring, underwhelming. But we pick up 5 imperial authority. That's all going to go whoop and drip away. Oh, no. There's some men. But they're levies. Died naturally of old age. Good for him. Okay, let's finish this off, please. And we're going to see what Hungary comes at. They have 10,000 men. So somewhere along the line... Nope, they're all levies. So we could maybe actually hold that off. Ooh, that was a nice big jump. There's been a breach. Once we get... Oh, there's our other men. Let's get these guys to join up as well. Okay, they finally captured it. Woo-hoo. Now, I'm hoping, yep, that is a good, we can take one of those. Another one there. I almost feel like we should just start gobbling up the south and working our way north. Let's sit that for a second. Let that sit. Keep an eye on their manpower. If we do a separate piece, yeah, that's not going to get us anything. There we go. If we can get Budo, that's what we want. Take their capital. From a war that we started with Swednica. Whatever helps us take this down. They are a big threat. We're going to form Austria-Hungary before we do anything, it looks like. Okay. So we're at 0%. That's getting better and better. After this, we will hopefully start getting the income we need. It is so close. What about an assault? Oh, we don't have the siege anymore. 524. It's 14%. Now we have some plus modifiers as well. 28%. Finish that off. Once we do, we're going to be able to take that. And the only people who care are Hungary and Serbia and Bulgaria, who we aren't all that concerned about. How does Milan feel towards us? They hate us because they're rivals. You know, when I played around with other times, whenever Milan is a part of the Holy Roman Empire, it's great. They don't grow too much. There we go. Now we can take all Buddha. Okay, we want all of that. Oh, we can get all of that potentially. And then we can get to work on everything else. Oh, we're over the cap. There we go. We'll take that later. This is what we want. Take that. That's a big win. Disband the levies. Now the problem is we don't have a regular army. Oh, there they are. We'll be able to grow them back stronger than before. It's just going to take us some time. And now we can get back to work on our imperial authority, which is at 0.41. That's good. That's solid. But we've got to... Oh my goodness, all these people. And we don't have the ability to enforce any kind of unity or try to get them to. Oh, that is absolutely miserable. Look at that guy. Doesn't look very bohemian. All of these places. Sheesh. This is going to hurt our authority. We're still doing really well. Well, we won't worry about that. So we have these. We're gonna we might do the land freed next. I feel like that one would be an easier one to get. At the same time, if we do the free cities, that gets us some income as well. The heir to Lithuania. How about that? But Lithuania doesn't appear all that strong. Oh, no, no, no. Lutheran preachers everywhere. Let's get Friedrich in there. And let's take a look at what we can build. Oh, okay. We've got to do it against England. Everybody else is joining, so I think we can maybe hold them off. Oh, yeah. We're not going to have to march over there. Oh, there they just got a bunch. I think this is one. We'll let our allies take care of that. We're not going to fight. We're going to worry about building up our economy and building up our own forces, which got decimated from that last one yet again. Don't need to worry about any of those. Oh, we can build a House of Parliament to increase our crown power and make a permanent parliament. Let's do that. Centralize everything. We're too far behind on great power score, though. We need to really start to get just everything scaled up. Okay, one thing we are not going to need is our fort maintenance. We're not in danger there. We can integrate another province. And there. Okay, I'm going to save us some time, jump ahead, so we can get a few years going. When that war ends, we'll come back. Well, it's over, and Amsterdam, Alkmaar, Hoorn, Oosten all go to, I mean, what a win for Gwelders there. Well done. And so now that is maybe helping us get some more land back. France is the big one, though, until we can stop France. We were able to beat Milan thanks to some weird stuff, so that's been nice. We're going to have to just take the prestige hit. I don't want to take the money hit for that. Let's lower our army maintenance down a little bit too. So we're doing okay. Things are going great. Let's tweak this, but nothing has changed. We're going to do the Landtag here. We're going to just do it in Vienna. And let's do... We're going to see if we can get the artisan guilds through. Let's see what we can do. Reducing opinion of Hungary. That's an easy one. Let's bring him in. Oof. Scold him publicly. And actually, we're going to change this one. We need to strengthen the government. Probably could up that a little bit too. And let's see if we can get another thing through. Serfdom support, no. No. Change policy. Border controls. So right now we have open borders, and they want closed borders. Ooh. Interesting. Don't want that. We are going to let the people come in. This one still annoys me. We'll help them. Oh, okay. What do we have here? Lutheran converts are coming in. Influence these groups could acquire. They are worried only about this. Yeah, this is something that we're going to remain Catholic because that is what the Holy Roman Emperor was. The Habsburgs were all about Catholicism, trying to maintain that unity. So we're going to do that as well. We're not going to embrace the Reformation in this at all. We will take Johann Faber. I guess we'll take him in. Unlike the Mandate of Offen. It's a censorship policy. Well, we'll bring him in. I don't know that we're going to do the censorship policy, but he's there. Not sure how we're going to get this up either, because I don't really like anything that is there for us. Of course, we're already 50 towards serfdom. And moving further, that one probably isn't the worst thing. Oh, we got some. There we go. Maybe we can get lucky on another one. And there's no one to go to war with at the moment. Our peace treaty with Milan is ending soon. That one is a little bit more concerning. They wouldn't go to war with us. Naples would, but we've seen Milan is tough. Look at all these regulars. How do they get that 1,400 tax base? Ours is a piddly 500. Now we know how they get it and we don't. Wow. All right, we're going to... No, we don't have the money. We could do that one soon, but that's not going to do it for us. We need to keep investing in things. Investing in whatever is going to get us some more money. Or, oh, we didn't quite make it. Or again, our estates are doing a good job of expanding all the RGOs, doing all that. But this is a quiet time, so we will jump ahead yet again. Well, we are back here in 1514 thanks to a Austrian revolt, a civil war. I think our 4,500 can probably handle it on their own. We'll see before we call anybody else in. Are they going to rally together a huge force? 600 men. I think we can handle that. Now, one thing we're going to try, what I was about to do before I was so rudely interrupted, is I was looking at the provinces again, trying to see where we maybe need to get a city, if any. Here's one that we could use one. Not a city, but a town. Not over the iron. Although the iron... It takes an initial setback, but then it could really expand from there. and control can get better. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to found a town and trust that we'll be able to build that back up. Let's go take this unit out, get that back, and then start gathering up this place. We're not going to call any of our friends. Oh, okay. This one, I'm glad we didn't call any of ours to our little revolt, because this one's going to be more important. Mondovi, will they be able to hold out? That might be a little bit tougher. And they don't have the numbers yet. There they are. We're going to lose these eventually against Milan. They are just too good, their soldiers are. We're going to go try to take these. That one's going to take us the longest. I need to get some money to do some cannon, but I built 2 universities instead, because education, that's the way to go. Knowledge and research, that's going to get us ahead of things and going to help us in the long run. Oh boy, what a mess that's going to be. So we've lost 2,000, another 1,000. I'm sure they're going to win this one. We do get a bonus in our imperial authority, which is nice to see. Oh, white peace from Milan already. That's interesting. Huh. Well, they wouldn't have to be alarmed if they would just become our ally. Then we could stop France. If we had them with us, I would feel very good about our chances against France next time they attacked us. Especially if they wait long enough for us to get more forces for us. We're in December, so we're in the middle of that winter. That's fun. So let's go ahead and go after the fort, which is going to take its toll on us. We don't have any bonus. Let's improve. Ravensburg. They love us. Let's take the prestige. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit trickier. That's going to take a while, especially with that kind of attrition going on. Getting the cannons, if nothing else, letting our allies do all the fighting and then us do the sieging, it's not a bad idea. Let's integrate another province then. This revolt shouldn't be causing us any issues. Oh, we got some local estates going on. Tannery. See, I mean, the estates, I'm not too big on that happening. My favorite there. But I like the expansion of the farms and the gathering and the tannery and the gunsmith. That makes our job a lot easier. Things are a lot nicer when they're doing all the work for us. So when we get that town figured out, here, we need to start building up so we can increase their development and get that iron back up into play for us, because that is something we will be taking a hit on. But I know it can get a lot bigger because, okay, we defeated the rebels. Bring them back up to Vienna. So fiber crops are up to 8. The iron's down to 4, but we're going to start building things to try to get that We're going to build all of those. Get them all going. And we'll put a gunsmith in there as well. And we will build a new monastery. So we've got the money for things. Income is good. And I think we're in a pretty good position here. But let's jump ahead. Well, no, let's not. Let's get another government reform. What are the options? Transportation code is interesting to me, but the burgers are doing a lot. And if we get our money up enough, that's not going to be an issue. Trade advantage, but... Parliament-based support and legislative efficiency. That's appealing. Diplomatic capacity, maybe. Mining communities. There we go. Expanding all the iron, the copper, the stone. Or universal serfdom. Tailored urban rights helps the burgers grow. Monthly development and land. That is an Austrian specialty there, Reichsofrat. But our reputation's pretty good. New World is there. So we're a little behind the rest of the world. Makes it, but Austria wasn't one to get involved with that. There's a lot to choose from here. The Privy Council. Where are we at on our centralization? We're way decentralized. Way decentralized. What has us so... Development, building roads, rights, royal decree. So that's helping us. Communal lands, market fairs, fortification licenses, traditional distribution. That's something we need to change. That one moves us again, the mining communities. Maybe we do the tax efficiency, the Privy Council. That again moves us towards decentralization. Royal Commissions moves us more towards centralization, but the decentralizing isn't really doing too much against us, I don't feel like. We're going to try the Privy Council. We'll find other ways to centralize. I mean, if we were to move towards centralization, crown power, proximity speeds, yeah, we'll work on that at a different point. And honestly, for being as decentralized as we are, 22.9% is not bad at all. We can now ask Bohemia for a good chunk of change, and that's going to allow us to build our first falconet. Get a couple of those. Our universities are almost done. Let's get the prestige. We don't need the spy network in Hungary. Not at the moment anyways. That's a short truce with Milan. Oh. Why would I... Nah, we're good. I'm wondering why I would demand unlawful territory. Who would get... Owned by Holland. And Holland would join the Holy Roman Empire. So maybe we do want to go through that. And they did. So now we have somebody new in the Holy Roman Empire. The The more princes we can get, the more that helps us with our authority. So we are at what, 24? Okay. So we've got our army building up. We've got, again, we build as much as we can. The RGOs, the resources, I feel like our nobles have that covered for us very nicely. Let's get a granary here. We want that to expand. And that will in time, and then I'm sure the nobles will take care of it for us. So 11,000 people there. That's not... Vienna's growing very nicely. Part of it is probably because we have all these lovely jobs for them. There we go. Another one down for integration. Bosnia's not going to take very long at all. 15, 16 in just a couple months. Okay, the government, we do have our legitimacy growing. Venice is taking a long time to go. Now, Venice is not... Oh, I forgot we can go after them. We could actually take that hit too. But the problem is we don't have anywhere to get to their island because they're probably loaded with ships. Taking Venice would be nice. Just to get that lovely chunk of money there sitting right there for the taking. Are they going to come? What are they at? Minus 32 still. So we are at 25. The next one, the land freed, it would be 50 again. All of these are 50 on the land freed. But if we go for the free cities, then that increases our income and everything else, except they're going to have a lot of disloyal subjects. I feel like because they know they're stronger than us. We don't have a large army at the moment. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. Speaking of getting there, let's get some more. Build up our training fields. And so we've gone about 10 years, a little less than normal, but we had a lot of fighting to do with Hungary. Finally got our way through that mess, and hopefully, yep, still Swidnica. I don't know why they're tied to each other, but I'm glad because that is, we could be allied with them too, but then that takes away the fun because that's our way to chop them down and hopefully then build up enough to go after France and stop them and eventually maybe take something back from them. That's probably dreaming, but we're getting a lot of land, and the more we are able to integrate it, the more we're going to be able to just continue to add to our growth here. And then once we get our diplomatic capacity up, we're going to be able to add the Hungarians as an accepted culture. But right now that would add 2 to our cap, which is why we're out there trying to convert a lot of people and assimilate a lot of people as well. And we'll have more once we are able to integrate more of them. But we also need that legitimacy up because that's going to help us in the long run too. So we're going to stop here for this episode. I want to thank you all for joining me on it. Thanks for coming along for the ride. And we will be back next time to continue our journey in the Reformation to see what we can do. But until then, take care. And as always, have yourselves an awesome day and help somebody else have one as well.